Hello everyone, my name is Direkshan Kumar Patel and today I am going to solve question number 150 from LeetCode, that is evaluate reverse Polish notation. So in this question, you would be given an array of string. This array will represent an arithmetic expression in a reverse Polish notation. Then our task is to evaluate that expression and return the integer that represent the value of this expression. So if we look at the given examples, you can see we are going to use a stack to evaluate this expression. So first of all, we are going to add each of the integers that we are having that we get one by one. So for example, from the example 1, you can see that we got 2 and 1 and then we got a plus sign. Now initially our value is going to be 0 and now we got a plus sign, which means we are going to take the last two elements of the stack, that is 2 and 1, and add them. So now our result is 3, and then we remove these two elements and add 3 to the stack, and now we got another 3 and then we got multiply. So now we are going to take the last two elements yet again and multiply them. So at the end the result should be 9, which is the output that we need. So this is how we are going to solve the reverse Polish notation expression and get the answer that we need. Similarly, in the second example, we would convert this array into this expression, and by solving this expression we would get 6, which is the solution. And similarly, in the third example, this array would be converted into this expression, and once we solve this expression we would get 22 as a result, and 22 is the output that we need. So now to solve this question, as I mentioned before, we are going to need a stack. And now we are going to run a for loop through each of the elements of the array tokens. And first of all, we are going to check if the element that we got is integer or an operator. So to that, we are going to check if the I that we got is equals to plus or minus or multiply or divide. So if this if I is equal to any operator, we are going to get the last two elements of the stack. So we are first of all going to take b using stack.top and then pop that b from the stack, so that we can get the next element as a using stack.top and that remove that element too. So now we are having, we got to know that I is an operator and we got the last two digits. So now our task is to find which operator is it and evaluate the result. So we are going to check conditions one by one. If I is equals to plus, then we are going to push a plus b into the stack. Similarly, if I is equals to minus, then we are going to push a minus b into the stack. And if I is equals to multiply, then we are going to push a into b into the stack. Or else if I is equals to divide, then we are going to push a divided by b into the stack. And this was if I is an operator. Now if I is an integer, then we are just going to convert since the value are given in string, we are just going to convert that into integer and push it into the stack. Now once the for loop is over, the top element of the stack would be the result that we need. So we need to return stack.top. So now let's just run this code and check the test cases. As you can see, we have passed all of our test cases. So now let's just submit the solution. As you can see, our solution was accepted. So this was it from my side. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.